What the fuck's going on, guys?
We're drinking.
We're not quite yet. We are in just a few moments, Kohai. Just a couple of seconds.
You're gonna make me wait.
Why would I want to do that? That seems like a horrible idea. Why
Exactly.
wait?
What?
Why?
Who brought me?
Oh, you didn't just magically appear here? Like I thought you jumped out of my television and
point, yeah.
Oh, I hope your KDA is pretty good. Like it wasn't just you got respawned here. I hope you took some people with you. Just making weird video game fucking.
No, I'm a shitty gamer. That was probably my third. I'm definitely bottom fragging right now.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I just came here to check out the anime expo and have a good time and see what we can do.
I guess we have to differentiate you two for the audio audience. This is often consumed on audio.
Oh, okay.
So we have Alex, the CEO of Tease It here. It works very well for
Yep.
I'm Alex.
He's a Sagittarius. He likes long walks on the beach, pornography, and Asian girls.
Yeah, that sums it up
These are all
very
true
well.
things.
Did I not warn you, Alex? We're here for speed dating.
Where are the ladies? Can I join?
No, you have to judge.
Can I have all of them?
I mean, if they consent to it.
Yes. Okay.
Like, that's up to them. I cannot.
Yeah.
We are
let me talk to them like 5 minutes. Just give me 5 minutes.
Perfect. Like, is 2022. I cannot just sell people into slavery. I'm sorry.
Hopefully not.
No, definitely not. Not hopefully, definitely not.
It's consensual.
Yeah.
I know there's some of that out there.
That's a no.
That's definitely a thing in the mommy world, which is huge right now.
The what?
The mommy world.
I think I poured a little bit much on that one.
That's like a whole thing right now, especially on like TikTok and like the weeb world. Oh, someone's gonna want to pour that. I got slippery gloves on.
I don't know. You have suction cups. I feel like you would be better at gripping things.
It's only my one tentacle. That's used for other fun things.
There's other fun things in this world besides drinking?
No.
No.
Are you kidding?
No.
Tentacle porn? Who? I literally got this and so many people were asking me if it was a sex toy at the con. I was like, it can be. I don't think that's what it was meant for, but...
With the proper paperwork and consent, yes.
Yeah.
Almost anything could be a sex toy.
Pretty much.
Would Tease It allow that penetration to happen?
Of course. Why would we not?
I don't know, man. Your competition is not at the moment.
That smells strong. I'm sorry. I'm over here sipping my drink.
I mean, I would say tentacles all day.
Well, that's the thing is like, you can't put like tentacle porn and shit on some sites. They don't allow like that, especially like with art. That's one thing that I've talked to like one of my friends about that draws is she's like, yeah, there's some like weird stuff out there that people are just kind of like at the moment just not even allowing it on some platforms because they can't differentiate the age of the characters, especially in like anime. And so they're like, no, we don't want you on here.
It makes sense.
Exactly.
We definitely don't want to promote anything that's underage, but at the end of the day, they're also fictional characters.
That's where I would say I leave it up to the individual, like if you're a fucking weirdo, you're a fucking weirdo. But if you're not a weirdo, you're just doing your thing, you're doing your thing.
For sure, for sure.
Okay, I'm going to try to drink this. Don't laugh at me.
That I cannot promise.
Okay, I always like make faces. My best friend makes fun of me for this, but it's like, whatever.
A little rough?
Yeah, a little bit.
She's got it. She's
on it.
Whoa. Yeah, I can feel that in my chest.
She's like, I can feel everything.
Oh, it's so warm.
It's only 94
people
proof.
In Russia drink. That's just cold up there.
I feel like people in Russia drink for a lot of reasons.
Also, it is Russia.
Yeah. They're not exactly the easiest history in the world.
No. I've got to hear my family's history coming over, and that's wild. That's its own podcast, I feel like.
You full-blooded or?
No, so my mom is. But then my dad married my mom, and my dad's dad is like adopted. So we have no idea what's on that side of the family.
Gotcha. And you haven't decided to do the 23andMe? And
We did. And that's how we found out, besides like the stories from my grandpa, is like we're Russian and German. But that's a funny story because we got kicked out of Russia and then we got kicked out of Germany. So it goes back and forth between that. And then I do know my grandma on my dad's side is Irish. So
how'd she get in the mix? Like
exactly. Well, that's my parents are that's my paternal side, and then my maternal side is Russian German.
I'm learning things. I had no idea. Yeah. That's where your good looks come from.
Actually, I looked it up and I was like, who is the prettiest bitches in the world? And it was Ukrainians and Icelandics. I don't know. Iceland girls. Y'all look fine.
that's wild on the Icelandic girls. I mean, there are definitely a lot of fine Icelandic girls, but there's also a lot of inbreeding there.
It's so small.
Really?
You gotta get some genes in that pool, bro.
Because of like the Nordic naming convention, because traditionally you take your father's last name as like, if I was your kid, I'd be, Matt Alexson. So they have to actually have an app if you date in Iceland and you're from there to confirm that this person's not genetically related to you.
What?
That's a thing.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
It's like most people have this last name. Oh, I can't date this person.
That's crazy. It makes you wonder a little bit.
Like, oh, isolated island, huh?
I do want to go there. I've never been there, but I hear that
I'm pretty sure you can safely fuck. It's fine.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
He doesn't have to use the app. He's not from there.
Oh yeah, you're fine. You got Icelandic in you then?
No, I'm pretty much mostly Scottish and English, so I think there might be some Irish in there, but yeah, mostly. I'm from the Caucasian tribe, so.
Heck yeah.
I'm not sure that's something you want to brag about in 2022, but
Not bragging.
No, it's funny.
Just
Caucasians represent.
Yeah,
like, whoa, Alex,
Caucasian
whoa.
tribe.
No,
Whoa.
that's not. Yeah.
Whoa, Alex, whoa. Whoa.
Slow you roll.
Apologies.
Okay,
Who are you apologizing to? Oh, now you feel guilty that you have to apologize? Oh, wow, Alex.
Damn, we're really just roasting you over here.
I'm an easy person to roast, I guess.
You are. I told him that the other day. I was like, you can build a whole platform, but you don't know how to use like the car park kiosk to like pay to park your car. I was like, this is hilarious.
Well, this is what the Caucasians pay other people to do.
Exactly. No, seriously, I've had conversations about that with some of my woke friends that are like super woke. I like ask them questions and stuff and they're super open with me. And they're like, well, yeah, none of y'all white people did nothing. And I was like, damn, girl, you kind of right. Oh, that cracked me up.
It's okay, Alex. We won't roast you the whole 2 hours. Just about an hour 45 of it.
Yeah.
It's okay. I can take it. Bring it on.
Yeah, let's bring like 70% of this roast to your direction.
Maybe not that much, but do whatever you want.
Don't worry, we'll talk about Tease It at some point too. I guess.
Can indulge.
Yeah, we'll indulge Alex and be like,
tip of toes in.
Yeah, let him talk about his fantastic product here and there.
We can
I'm working
take a
really
video
hard
and put it
on
on
it,
Tease
so.
So how much of the content that's on Tease It so far have you personally masturbated to?
That was a good question. I want to know. My content's on that bitch. I want to know this.
Actually, all right, surprisingly, not any of it. I mean, even though
So you run a pornography platform and you don't even believe in your own product?
I do.
How are you going to get customers to come over if you don't even believe in the product on your site, Alex? How are you not fucking test driving this shit? Do you think, Elon's never been a fucking Tesla?
So, I mean, look, at the end of the day, I'm just so in love with making a product that everyone wants to use, and that, I'm serious.
Everyone but you. Everyone but you.
His
apparently.
porn is his little fingers going around on his laptop. He's like,
It's a product that he wants everyone to use, but him.
Well, no, all right.
All right.
There will be when we get Venus Guy on the platform, then that will be the day.
You're gonna make content?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be a porn star?
I don't know how much my girlfriend would like that.
You gonna show your pee-pee on the
I mean,
internet?
she can hold the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If only I could get my girlfriend on there, that would be great. But
Have you talked to her about it?
I've definitely talked to her, and that's a no-no. But
Why is it a no?
Can I be on there with your girlfriend?
maybe one day. But
What was her objection?
she's just
She doesn't want to support the family business?
Yeah.
I keep telling her, but One day I'll convince her. But no, like, I mean, I'm just so focused on trying to make it so that it's great. Like, there's so many things that are out there that people use that it just sucks, and I want to make it so that people don't have to deal with a shitty experience.
But you're not having intense orgasms yourself, so how do you know it's far superior?
I've seen some
my
baddies on
girlfriend
there
has
already.
Oh no, I'm just making it weird for Alex. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, no, he does that on his own.
But anyway, I can aid with it.
yeah. But no, yeah, I mean, it's I think that it's just that she's doing great. Like, she just yeah, anyway. I don't yeah.
Alex was not prepared for this.
Hashtag fail.
I was like, what? We're like 5 minutes in, you're going to talk about my masturbation habits?
Like, wait.
I'm supposed to be a serious CEO here.
Yeah, what porn do you watch?
A lot of Asian porn.
Yeah, we know, Alex. We already know. That was a rhetorical question.
The audience doesn't know. The audience doesn't know, Alex.
Oh God.
So blurry genitals or unblurry genitals?
Is that a question?
Yeah, because Japanese porn is made in Japan.
I don't watch those ones.
Girl.
If it's blurred, then
Those are good. And yeah, no, the non-blurred.
I guess I'm more into like the
Non-blurred.
ABG scene. So
I mean, the blurred is good sometimes because it's like you can see it, so it's kind of like a little tease, but it's like you can kind of like imagine it. I don't know. It adds to it sometimes, but it has to be done right.
It does. It's wild to me that like Japan of all places, like, oh, we're gonna censor genitals, but where Japan rates for like active sex work is pretty fucking low in the world.
But their porn consumption is one of the highest.
it's actually the highest.
Well, but I'm saying, like, sex work is very prevalent there, very fucking prevalent, and that's wild to me. It's like porn consumption is huge. The fucking sex work industry is huge there, and they're like, oh, we gotta blur genitals.
I think I've read somewhere that in one of like Pornhub statistics that it was like 70% of all the porn that's watched is from Japan. That was a couple like 2-ish years ago, but I mean, it blew my mind.
Yeah,
Do you think that's why their birth rates are on decline?
Probably.
Do you want
getting a
Tease It
lot
to
of
help,
people in this bitch.
help keep Japan's numbers dwindling, help America keep our population numbers down? Just more people jerking it instead of fucking procreating?
Yeah, thank you, God.
I mean,
Use a sock.
Oh,
Isn't that what dudes do? I don't
when
know.
you're
I don't
like
have,
12.
I don't have
When you're like fucking
well,
12.
what do you do when you grow up? You just do it in the sink or like...
Wherever the hell I want.
Are you serious? Dudes are weird.
Why? You have do you have a shrine to your masturbation that you only masturbate in this spot?
Wait, you only masturbate
only in
one
their
spot?
clothes.
No, I don't. That's why I go wherever the hell I want. I don't know why you thought that was weird.
I know, I've
That's-
masturbated in some weird spots. So,
So,
I get creative.
right.
Sometimes
So what's
those are
weird-
the best spots. Like,
You want to know what kind of spots? Desk, my gaming chair. Oh, the shower is a good one. Obviously my bed. I did on top of my dresser. That was when I was moving. There was a bunch of shit on the floor, and I was like,
Were the movers there already? Or
"Oh no, that would have been a hey, you want to come in here?
hey, want to
Want
come
to
in here?
join?"
That would have been amazing. They're like, hey, you want to come in here? And he's like, oh my god, this is how the porn starts. And you're like, hold the camera. Like,
Yes.
like what? I'm like, yeah, this is how the porn crew starts. Like,
Yep. Thank you.
yeah, you can masturbate whatever the fuck you want as long as no one else is bothered by it.
here's a question. Where's the wildest place you guys have ever had sex or hooked up?
I mean, I definitely had sex in the cabana poolside at Rumor during AVN 13 or 14.
Nice.
Yeah, literally. I've told this story on air, but during those days, during the convention, there were swingers parties at Rumor, which I just changed hotel names at this point, but it's the one directly across the street from the Hard Rock. I ditched the award show every fucking year because why do I really care about the industry congratulating itself, except for the one year I was nominated? Then I went, but... So me and my friends roll across to the swingers party, and like typical swingers parties, there are very few attractive women there. Like, I hate to break it to you, if you've never been to a swingers party in the real world, they're generally not the most attractive people in the world.
Sounds like the orgy dome at Burning Man.
Hold up. What? Orgy dome?
That makes perfect sense. We'll get back to that in a moment.
Yeah.
I want to know more about that.
So me and my friends are literally just hanging at the swingers party poolside, stealing their booze. There's like Cool. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for inviting us.
Yep. And these 3 girls that one of my buddies had met earlier at some point during AVN come and just kind of plop down next to us, hang out. And one of them kind of just plops down on top of me. And we're hanging out, and her friend's like, yeah, it's crazy. You know, it's day 3 AVN. She hasn't gotten laid. I'm like, oh, I can help with that.
Yeah.
And we start going at it. I literally like pick her up, carry her over to one of the cabanas, and just got to throw the curtain, and we go at it.
Yes.
Gotta get it done.
Public sex is hot.
Unfortunately, it was a really bad angle, so I couldn't fucking finish.
Oh, no.
That's the worst.
So we decided to make it up to her room. Another couple just in the bed already. I'm just like, oh, well, shit. This is,
But what?
Sounds like things are about to get spicy.
I'm just like, okay. There's an unattractive swingers couple in this bed.
Oh, okay. No,
I guess this is what I signed up for. Fuck
Was that
it.
her bed?
Yeah, like she was sharing a room with this couple.
That's hella funny to me. That's hella funny. Do they do they're the people that do the flamingos out front, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think I have swingers across from my house.
So I'm like, fuck it. I just jump into bed. And like, I'm not initiating shit with this other couple. I'm just kind of like, hey.
What's up? I'm just gonna chill here while you do your thing.
She starts blowing me in front of them. I'm like, all right, cool. And then she's like, I'm going to go use the bathroom. I'm like, yeah, I will. And then we followed her into the bathroom. We finished up in the bathroom. And then I was out the door probably about 45 seconds after I blew and never saw her. I never even got her name.
Oh, that's funny.
So I think that one takes it.
Hell yeah.
Your turn, Alex.
Yes.
I feel like
You had all that time to prepare.
Oh, it's all good. I feel like the one that comes to mind was, so I met this girl at, what's the Dirty Bird Campout?
What is the Dirty Bird Campout?
Dirty Bird Campout is it is a festival, a house festival. And so anyway, she ended up coming up and staying with me for a week, and I took her around San Francisco, and we went to the Palace of Fine Arts, and we literally, in between one of the big columns, just ended up hooking up for like 15 minutes at least. And then this cop car drove past and started shining their lights on us. And we're like, okay, time to go. So I ended up not finishing.
I've been there. It's pretty.
Yeah.
That's a nice place to fuck.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was beautiful in many ways. So
beautiful outside. The temperature was just right. And you just slid right inside. That's very, very classy, Alex.
Oh, yeah. That's the only way I do it.
Just publicly in classy places. Does your girlfriend know about this? Is she still waiting for you to put it out?
I've definitely told her this story before, so.
I love it.
Is she waiting for her turn? She's just like, when is Alex going to take me to a fine art museum and run it in me?
Yes.
She is waiting for that, actually.
Yet she doesn't want to be on the site.
Not yet. We're working on
I think
that.
she should be on the site. She's really hot.
Just tell her, like, you'll put a GoPro on. Like, it'll be real easy.
Right?
A collab.
I know. I mean,
I know.
I'm
He
like-
knows.
I think Alex knows he's going to get left out, too. But
that's okay, you know? Like, well, no, that's not okay.
Wait, hold on. Oh, it's hella funny.
he's like, wait, what? Fuck!
Yeah, so you walked yourself into the photographer.
It's okay. Everyone, they need a photographer, man. They need a professional.
I know.
Kohai, do you have a fun story for the class?
Oh, shit. So, I have an uncle that lives in Catalonia, which is in
Whoa,
Spain.
is this about to get really dark?
No. Well, it was in the dark. It was in the dark, if that counts, but...
I'm about to like put the brakes. Like, I don't want to hear that story.
No. It wasn't Ibiza or any weird shit
So
like
my
that.
uncle this one time. No, okay.
So I go visit my uncle in Spain. And basically, I don't know if any of you have ever been there, but in the very smaller towns, they'll throw festivals like once every weekend. And all the surrounding towns will go to those like festivals and they'll all meet up there. And it's just everybody in the whole town parties. And as like it gets darker outside, all of like the children and parents and the, like more family people leave. Well, that's when I got there. And I was with all of like my Spain friends. And Spain people are crazy. I love you guys, but holy fuck, you know how to party. And I started dancing with this girl, and like we were like making out in the crowd, and I was like, "Damn, you are so hot!" And she literally just like takes my hand and is like, doesn't tell me where we're going or anything. She just like takes my hand. She can't like really speak that well English, and I can't fucking understand what she's saying. So I'm just like, okay, fuck it. And so she like takes my hand, and we go out, and she like We like do some like fun fingery stuff in the car, like on top of someone's car, and then we're like, let's fuck. And we went into this field like across, and I just like laid down my shirt for her and like laid her down, and I was like, okay, let's get it. And I was probably like the first time I ever had like actual sex with a girl was in Spain at a festival. So I was like, damn, that's kind of cool. And I also never got her name. And she was like, you'll call me, right? You'll call me. And I was like, yeah. And then I was like, fuck. But that was probably one of the most fun nights of my life, except for the little like stickers in the bushes. So like we got up and we're like, oh shit. That's
Sometimes
fine.
you gotta suffer.
We couldn't
for it.
tell where it came from. It could be from us, from the ground. Yeah, we got a little
right?
wild in there. You guys don't get the details, but it was a lot of fun.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, Spain sex in the field.
You ever had sex in Spain, Alex?
I've never even been to Spain, but
You're missing out. You're missing out.
I want to go. It's
Barcelona
on the list
goes
for
hard.
sure.
Most of Spain goes pretty fucking hard.
Yeah, I've only in Europe. I've been to England, Wales, Scotland,
Just visiting the homeland.
Italy. Yeah.
Team Caucasian.
Yes. I can't visit my homeland right now.
I mean, you could, but you got to bring a rifle
Yeah, I'm about to bring my guns.
and you may have to shoot it like some former, countryman as on your way in.
Yeah, just like, sorry, bro. Sorry about that. Just trying to see my friends and family in Siberia.
Which super bums me out. I mean, besides war crimes, war crimes obviously bum me out.
That would bum pretty much, I think, anyone out.
Yeah, war crimes definitely bum me out, but on a more personal, like affecting me level, I really wanted to like hit Russia and do the Trans-Siberian Railroad.
Dude, that would be cool.
I priced it out. It's actually really, for a 7-day train ride to like do it first class is still really fucking reasonable.
Like
under 10K.
Okay.
That would be sick.
Like
Not
with a
bad.
sleeping car and everything. Like,
Hell yeah.
And U.S. trains are trash. Like, let me just put that out there. Like, our trains here are like garbage.
You've actually been on a U.S. train?
Yes, they're bad. And in Spain, like that's all they use is their trains. And even like in like the smaller, like maybe like less fortunate parts of Spain, even their public transportation is still better than the U.S. is.
Oh yeah, when I was there, we took a train from Alicante back to Madrid, and it was a pleasurable 3-hour ride. Like,
Exactly, it's like not bad at all.
in the States, I've never been on a fucking Amtrak because it's just as fucking expensive as flying, but takes fucking days.
Yeah. Also, public transportation here is like sus. Not gonna lie.
I mean, it's a good way to move drugs across the country. I've been told.
Yeah.
I've been told.
I've not heard about that, but that's
Cop that
very
Greyhound,
smart.
bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. People take drugs across the country on Amtrak, and it's legal for like the police to stop and search you anywhere on fucking Amtrak because of that shit.
Interesting. But did they actually do it?
Oh yeah.
They'll get
Well,
you.
you better have a good hiding spot.
I don't do drugs. At least the bad ones.
What are the bad ones?
Cocaine.
Crackane?
Cocaine.
Crack is just more effective cocaine. I'm not judging you if you've done crack.
Actually, I know a lot of people with ADD get like polar effects. So when I do lines, I'm taking a nap. Okay, I'm going to sleep. Y'all can wake me up in the morning because that's my night sniff,
Good to know. Good to know. Apparently, I do not have that level of ADD.
I definitely have ADHD, but
How does the cocaine affect you, Alex?
Yeah, I want to know this too.
it affects me in I just like the same way that you would say Adderall. Like it's not that
So
exciting.
you get hyper focused and get work done?
Yeah.
Well,
I'd
Adderall
say.
actually brings me down. So it like basically just my brain's going crazy doing its own thing, right? And I take an Adderall and instead of making me more hype, it just kind of brings me down.
Well, I've never done Adderall, but it's supposed to like let you fucking focus.
Yeah. Well, it helps people that excuse me, that have ADD. Because like if you think about it, I got like 20,000 thoughts every second that are just like bam, bam, bam. So when it's not that it allows me to focus, it's that it allows me to like calm my brain down so that I can actually have like coherent thoughts at one time.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Better living through science.
Yeah.
Actually, biology was my favorite subject in school, not gonna lie. I wanted to be like 5 different types of doctors before I went into like my actual career.
What were the 5?
So I wanted to start as a linguist because I like languages. That's super random. And then it was a gastroenterologist because that's what my great auntie did. And then I wanted to be a neurosurgeon, a heart surgeon, because my little sister has long QT syndrome. It's really rare. Yeah, shout out everyone that has that. There's only 7 experts in the world on it. And then I think it was eyes. And then I went into cybersecurity and porn.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
And you've now become a cunning linguist. I had to make the joke. I had to. It's so
That
bad.
was so good.
So bad. It's
that
so
was
bad.
good. It took me a second. I'm a little bit slow, but that was funny.
The slow person with ADHD. Oh, that's a bad
Oh
combo.
no, and in cybersecurity, but I did not say nothing.
That shit is just getting through like, oh shit, I was distracted. Oh no, they hacked the Gibson.
I'll fix it. Fuck.
I feel like with like ADHD,
Or button
it's like
mashing.
your mind is moving so fast that you're just like, squirrel, another squirrel. Like it's like you have so much going on that like it appears as it's slow, but you just have so much going on that it.
One of my friends who's a ADHD sufferer posted, I don't know how true it is, but posted something the other day. It's like, oh, statistically people with ADHD die younger. I'm like, cool.
Hopefully. This place sucks.
Well, hopefully Tease It can make that a little bit better.
Yeah.
Hopefully. But
Shout out all my self-deprecators out there. I love y'all.
one of these days, Alex will crank one out and let us know for sure if Tease It is really making a better place.
Yeah, hopefully you're
It
not gonna
definitely
eat people
is.
off the platform. That makes me a little bit sad. Dude, I've had so many accounts that have actually grown to like over 100K on TikTok and just been like, no reason.
Fuck TikTok.
Dude, fuck TikTok. Plus, that's just scary. It is scary. It's a weird app.
Yeah.
It's not safe. And that's just coming from a cyber sex perspective, and that's all I'll say on that. It's not a safe app.
How many accounts have you had that you've grown up to, let's just say, like 100,000 followers?
5.
And then,
5 that got taken down.
And then you just lose them forever.
And I can't, what am I going to do to prove that I had those? I have screenshots, but what I'm going to do is show the world all my screenshots and shit.
Yeah, that
It's
that translates into buys and
exactly. It's really sad. And like, though, even when I have 2 accounts right now that are well over 100K, and they took the reach off of them. So then I'm like, fuck you. You don't realize what I go to school for. So I'm just going to make a new account and rip your algorithm apart, and you're going to help me again. And then I just tell all of my people, this is not my base. I know I get a lot of attention on this app, but this is not my base. Like, go to my Instagram or my like future in my Tease It. Like, that really is going to be a good thing for creators, is to have a safe place where you don't have to worry about all the shit I gone through or like my friends have gone through. You get like 600K and your account gets yeeted. Or Fukuru had 7 million and her account got yeeted. And it's like between hate reports and just like them not wanting you on the platform, it's like,
well,
it's dumb.
it's silly shit. As someone as small as like, my presence is on TikTok, it's not big in any way, shape, or form. I'll post clips from this fucking show, and it's audio. We're discussing things. There's nothing graphic happening. Fucking muted and flagged within minutes.
Bullying and harassment. That's what I get all the time. And I'm like, girl, I was doing a dance.
I don't even get bullying and harassment. They're just like, this doesn't meet community standards. Like, the last clip I tried to upload was adult performer Nathan Bronson talking about fishing a makeup sponge out of someone on set.
What?
Oh, you don't know about that?
No.
So it's an old school trick. There, if your co-star is bleeding, you put a makeup sponge up in there so there's no blood on camera.
Okay, I see you.
But sometimes, they're kind of hard to get out.
Yeah,
So you may need
you
help.
got to go mining.
Yeah, you may need someone to help you mine it out.
It's like Minecraft.
Shitty reward, though. Oh, I got this bloody sponge. What am I building with this bloody sponge?
Potions.
A voodoo doll.
Yeah, something weird. There's also that side of TikTok. I don't understand that side.
Literally, we're just discussing it. There's no graphics. There's no, example.
They're like,
Muted-
leave.
Muted and fucking flagged for that one. Fuck this platform.
Yeah, honestly, it's like so biased and yucky.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, hey, that person who is of questionable age doing a fucking TikTok
Yeah,
dance.
girl, you are
A-okay.
13 years old trying to make like the same type of content as some of those girls on there. And I'm just like, where's your mother? Honestly, like
Where's your censorship now, TikTok?
Yeah, exactly. No, they allow nudity on there now. They changed the guidelines to literally allow nudity for several. I posted on my story. I was like, this is fucking real, you guys. They basically said that, yeah, we're going to be biased. We're going to allow nudity for some creators, but not others. And it's not even just educational nudity.
On one hand, I'm okay with that, but it should be universal.
But there are children on there. It's like, bro, you can put that on here and not have any nudity in the front of the timeline.
They should have ways to segregate it. I'm okay with any platform adding nudity as long as they're not exposing it to the children.
They are.
Well, that's a problem.
Dude, I was scrolling down my TikTok feed and I saw tits and I was like, what? I kept scrolling and I was like, no way. And then I went and looked at the guidelines and I was like, okay, great. This is great. And then my stuff gets taken down and I'm fully clothed. I'm not doing anything explicit. And I'm like, excuse me? It's like heartbreaking and frustrating for creators. It really is. And I'm not the only one that goes through that.
I know. And that's the problem with TikTok is they've made it so it's like, oh, it's really easy to be discoverable on here. So people want to use it. And then like, oh, and we're going to pull the fucking rug out.
Exactly. I was having a conversation with one of my friends about this, and he brought up a good point that it's like, maybe in the future, these platforms that have mass millions of people that use them, literally billions and billions of content on that app, that is a public service at that point. You can't just be like, hey, we're going to switch up on you and take your entire livelihood away, like they did to Fukuro before she got it back. As I was like, bro, what? Like, you can't be doing that.
Well, and this is one of those things where, like, I've always espoused to adult performers, creators, like, own your content. Like, have a place where you own that shit. Like, at very least, if that content that you're putting on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, whatever is important to you, have backup somewhere. So even if they pull that shit out from under you, at least you still have the content.
Get a TikTok downloader that will take your videos. It's like $10 a month. That's your best investment. You have to invest into yourself. Every time you upload, I immediately save that shit so that if they take it down, fuck you, I'm just gonna re-upload it.
Or just like have your base on Tease It, and then you don't have to worry about it getting taken down.
Exactly. And even if like you're in the beginning stages of that, take your TikTok content off and start building your base on Tease It. Start putting yourself out there on other platforms that aren't gonna do that to you.
And as of time of recording, Tease It, I believe, is still promoting new fucking content creators that come over, isn't that right?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm community manager. Hi, Jaden is my community manager name. Kohai Kyun for my porn and fun stuff. But
community management, not fun.
It is fun because I get to talk to cool creators. So it's like, if you ever need anything, you come to me, you know, and like if you're a new creator, I'm going to blast you on our socials. You know, like I really am going to want you to succeed. And whether you have 100 followers or 100,000 followers, you are more than welcome here because I want friends, bitch. Like
I have failed as a host here. I biasly asked Alex, what have you been flicking your bean to from Tease It? Yeah, you.
Okay, my friends are hot. My friends are hot.
Okay.
But you want me to like name them? Or you want a yes or no?
Oh, no. Naming them's cool. I mean, why not shout out the other creators?
Girl, Mocha, girl, you are hot as fuck. Let's collab. Because, like, she getting needy down there. And you cute.
See, Alex, that's how it's done.
But seriously, she's so cute. All the creators on there are, like, so they're genuine people, too, which is what I really
Dana,
like.
Right?
Dude, Dana is the most like mommy-esque. Dana, you could smother me with your boobies. Please.
See, Alex has a couple favorites. He's just ashamed.
Exactly. Yeah, right.
He's like,
I'm working.
I have to talk to financial institutions soon. I can't just be like, yeah, I'm out here stroking it. Because bankers never have sex.
I'm stroking it.
Well, you're not going to talk to the financial institutions directly, are you?
Hopefully not.
I promise.
Unless it's in funner circumstances.
Yeah, so much business stuff going on. It's like,
I was like, I have to talk to investors and financial institutions. They probably don't want to invest in the guy
that's all
who's...
he can talk to. That's why I'm here to talk to the girls.
I think it'll go over better anyways. No offense, Alex. No offense.
I'm offended. No.
Well, you'll have to live with that.
Yeah, if I talk to a businessman, he's coming home.
Like, he's going to come home. his wallet's going to be a lot lighter.
Yeah, I'll help him with that. Here, let me take some weight out of here for you. You look a little tired.
So why not put that question back on you? Who have you been fapping on?
Yeah, do you fapped on Tease It?
I have not. Because I don't have all access, unfortunately. And I have not opened up my wallet to Tease It as of yet. I will in time.
It will happen.
I better see you on there in my purchases.
Jeez. Well, shit, now I got to start with pay-per-view, and it's got to be, tit for tat here. Like,
Oh, you want to give me your content?
Sure.
Yes.
It's mostly
I'll
clips.
unlock you.
It's mostly clips of this, but everything I've uploaded to Tease It has been clips from the show. So
I'll get you into the industry. I can get you started.
I've been around probably in this industry before you could legally do it. If I was going to do it, I would have done it already.
So
you want to do it now?
I'm good. You are not the first or last guest to try to get me to do content. Sorry.
On set.
Like, just start on your table here. You got your nice setup. Yeah.
Sorry to break.
Look at all this camera equipment. You don't.
Oh no, I'll happily film other people.
Oh, okay. I see you.
Like, I work on set. I will happily film. If you two wanted to bang right now, I'd be like, okay, hold on, let me reconfigure the lights.
Yes. Lay a tablecloth down or some shit.
What? Just call your partners and see if they're cool with it.
My
You're not
boyfriend
cool
is
with
in
it?
Saudi
What's the
Arabia.
matter?
They have phones there.
I know.
So you could ask him.
Yeah, but I'd want him to kind of join in.
Skype. You
I'd
can,
be okay. I want to like that. get a watcher in the corner. Get some
Right, he could
boy
watch.
in there.
he could watch. You could call out his name. Like,
Habibi.
what you could do is have the dude shoot POV. And like you just call out his name and it's like you're fucking him.
He's like holding the laptop.
Yeah, he's holding the laptop. Like, you got to make sure that, like, the skin tone matches up.
Yes. I love that.
Just call out his name. It's like you're fucking virtually fucking him.
Exactly, bro. Okay, VR porn. I'm just gonna say that's prime. That's prime. You wouldn't think it would be because you're not actually like touching anyone, but you get a dildo in your hand, it prime.
The problem with VR porn for the shooting aspect of it is hell for male talent.
Really?
Because they can't move. They literally, because of how the VR rig's set up, if they move at all, they end up in the shot. And it fucks up the cameras. So
Oh, I see you.
So every dude I know who has shot VR scenes like they're the fucking worst.
Oh, I love that. I thought about being a VTuber.
What's wild to me is, did any of you guys ever hear about the Real Touch?
Elaborate.
So it was a sex toy that was briefly on the market, probably about 8 to 10 years ago. I want to say the way it worked was it had a special codecs that you could encode your videos where the toy you fucked would stimulate based on what was happening on screen.
That's
hentai to the next level, bro. What?
And then they also had a shaft part of it that if you stroked it would stimulate based on like how it was being stroked or
But what
sucked.
did it look like? Could it like look like this? Can I get one that looked like this?
So the penis part just kind of looked like a smooth like dildo, and then the part you fucked kind of looked boxy. And like I stuck my fingers at one of the avians. I'm like, it's warm and wet, but that is definitely not how a vagina feels. But it stimulated based on what was happening on screen.
Oh, okay.
But like you could cyber with people, and like the girl could be on her end of the cam, just boop, boop, and it would be stroking them.
I done that one time. Actually, there is a sex toy that's like it's like Love Sense or something that one of my subs on OnlyFans has, and like we'll do sessions where he's literally like I don't even know where the fuck he is, but then I'm just like hundreds of miles away and like just on my phone, and I'm just going, I'm just like fucking with him and shit, and he feels everything like from like tighten it, how like I'm tightening it to how like fast like the stroking is.
It makes me think of the like Lush toy or whatever, where it has the like Wi-Fi enabled.
Oh yeah.
You guys can see this. For half a second there, I thought they were gonna pan out and it was gonna be me fucking that thing. But yeah, like it was wild.
That looks wild.
Shout out to Real Touch, but for whatever reason, it never caught on. So it went way of the dodo.
Aw.
Oh shit!
I guess enough creators weren't like encoding the codecs for it to work into their movies.
Oh.
happens. But the technology's not. Did they just kill the project or?
Yeah, it just is poof.
That's interesting. I'm surprised they didn't sell it to someone.
They might have, but whoever they sold it to might never brought it to market.
Yeah.
Aw, maybe they'll bring it later because I want to try that. What?
Right? Device where you're like,
I
I can remote
crazy
control
hentai, bro. I want to see what they can do with that.
what they could do with hentai, to your dude out of country, you could like, hey babe, here you go, send it out, and like,
Yeah.
virtual blowy.
So like, how many times have you guys gone to OnlyFans and then just all you see is like a bunch of lock screens? Like you don't really see what you're there to like
The
look for.
paywalls?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like as the normal person, like all you see is you just go there and you're like, oh, okay.
Well, there's a few different strategies that creators will use, and one of them is they'll have 2 accounts, and like one will be free, one will be public. Promote your stuff on your free, and people buy it on your
So isn't that like
paid.
annoying as a creator to have 2 accounts? Like, do you have to have 2 apps?
But
logged
Fansly
in?
kind of took care of that one too.
Yeah.
So where they like kind of combined that concept where people can follow for free, but then basically they can subscribe to see all your posts.
Yeah.
But then you can also post, like, I always personally give my creators like a little bit of a taste. So it's like, there's like around like 2 or 3 pictures of me looking cute in my cosplay. And then if I want to sell like something explicit, I'll slap the picture on there and I'll just slap a PixArt sticker on that. And I'm like, here you go. So it still gives them something on my free account, like an idea, but they don't get the good sauce, You got to come to my playhouse for that.
I mean, it would be nice if someone came out with like a TikTok like feed or something.
Welcome to the sales pitch portion of the show, folks.
Yeah. Anyway.
Sorry for calling you out on there, Alex. Sorry. No, Tease It is awesome.
It really is. It's going to be good. Fuck OnlyFans, by the way. They literally won't even claim their creators, and that makes me mad. Because like after they went through that whole thing where they're like, yeah, we're not making explicit content, and then they came back and they're like Bella Thorne.
What was ridiculous about the whole October thing last year was Mastercard let them know 6 months in advance. Like, these are the rules changes. It wasn't Mastercard said, we're not going to support explicit content. It was, these are the rules and KYC and enforcement you have to have in place for us to do business with you. And it was told to them months in advance.
What? And so they just were like, yeah, fuck our creators.
Well, no, what it is OnlyFans as a platform started off as basically a Patreon competitor.
They did. It was made by a dude who made porn sites. Like,
well, no, so it wasn't purchased by the owner of MFC until a couple of years into its creation. It was made in 2016, initially launched as just basically a Patreon competitor.
Exactly, yeah.
So they never had the shit in place to deal with adult content and deal with 2257. They weren't set up for it. And instead of like, oh, we got to hire all these people and change all this programming and change everything to cover our ass to handle our creators, we got enough mainstream stuff. Yeah, and we got a $3 billion valuation. Fuck it. We'll just tell people that it's MasterCard's fault. And MasterCard turned around and put a public statement like, we never said we wouldn't do business with you. We just said you had to comply. And if you look at the reasons that MasterCard listed, they're actually very reasonable. Like,
like what?
We have to have 2257 paperwork for everyone who's involved in a scene. That's federal law.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can pull it up. But it was all stuff like we went over it on an episode back in October, and it was just like, yeah, none of these are unreasonable. Nothing was unreasonable. It's all like, oh, most of this is in compliance with federal law, or just makes sense to protect for chargebacks and shit like that.
What did they think would happen when they told all of their top creators to basically fuck off? Because the top creators are the ones that are doing porn. Period. You cannot deny that. Like, I'm sorry. Belle Delphine she just came out on her own like podcast and was like, yeah, top creators are making like $1 million a month.
Yeah.
Girl, like, OnlyFans, are you really gonna just be like, nah? And that's why I think they took it back, because they're like, yeah, we were kind of dumb.
From what I understand at the time, they were also looking at going public, and they were worried, this is all rumor mill, nothing substantiated, that financial investors wouldn't touch them with adult content on the site.
I heard about that too, but you can get other investors. Like, what kind of investors are you looking at? You know, you might be looking in the wrong places. Is that an Arby's hat?
It's a nihilist Arby's hat.
I love this.
April 14th, 2021. Protecting our network, protecting you, preventing illegal adult content on our network. This is a public statement made by Mastercard in April of 21.
Okay.
Our updated requirements include documented age, identity, and verification of all people depicted and those uploading the content. Oh my God. Wow. Content review prior to publication. Oh my God. Someone actually has to review and make sure that, like, hey, that ID presented matches the people that are actually in it.
But
A complaint resolution process that addresses illegal or non-consensual content within 7 business days. Also not unreasonable.
it sounds like that should be stable.
Yeah. An appeals process allowing for any person depicted to request their content to be removed.
Duh.
That is it.
That was all?
Uh-huh.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's it.
But
I mean, this is like what we were talking about the other day when we had lunch.
Yeah, this is the exact stuff I was talking to you about when we had a business lunch about this stuff. But the crazy part about it is because OnlyFans didn't have the infrastructure in place to have live reviews, shit like that, they just felt it would be easier to be like, fuck it.
when you have that many people on that big of a platform that's getting that much attention and you're not going to monitor it, what the hell are you doing?
Raking in money. They've been
Breaking the fucking law and endangering minors.
100%.
Leave.
But they're on their end. I mean, this is all allegedly. I don't have insight to anyone actually working on OnlyFans. Please don't sue me. Please. All I have is my cameras. Like I only have my cameras and my microphones. Please don't sue me. Please. I really don't want to do this on an iPhone.
Sponsor me instead.
No, I don't want OnlyFans to sponsor me. Tease it.
Tease it.
But they, from what I understand, from what I've been told, they just didn't have the people in place and they weren't about to hire the people to make all that shit happen.
You're a growing platform. You grow and you shrink and you grow and you shrink. Do you not know how businesses work? Like, I'm sorry, I don't even barely know how businesses work, but I know that much.
Well, you're also not a $3 billion business.
Exactly. So I'm like still looking at you sideways, like the fuck you have all that money for and you're not going to spend it on shit that you should be.
Right. To keep your billing happening.
Yeah.
That's literally like, oh, hey, Mastercard is what keeps the lights on because that's what's handling our fucking billing.
Bro, no.
Well, instead, we're just going to kick this shit off and yeah.
And it's not like they're trying to solve the problem at all. Like,
OnlyFans
not
is a
even,
problem.
it's not like they're like trying to make it done in an elegant way or anything. They're just not trying to do it at all.
All right. And a little inside baseball here. So I am involved with Tease It. I guess I have to disclose that. I'm involved in some level here. I've been helping Alex out with a lot of this shit. We had a couple lunches and talks, and like I was talking to him in great detail about like the need for being in fucking compliance with federal law, compliance with the billers. So creators on Tease It never have to worry about like, oh, hey, is the rug going to get pulled out from under us one day because, oh, this new platform didn't bother to like cross a T or dot an I when it comes to compliance.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, really, you know, it's taking longer than I would like to get the T's and the I's crossed. But what it comes down to is we just want it to be the most elegant experience for the creators and for the users. So, and that just takes time. I mean, anything that you're doing to try to make it really, really well done, it just takes time to get done.
Right. And you're a creator. Would you prefer that it is done properly, done right first, or the platform is constantly changing on you because they don't know what the fuck they're doing?
Depends, because after Fansly popped up, because OnlyFans did their bullshit, like they were coming out with updates like every day, changing their stuff every day, you know? Like literally like click here to update Fansly, click here to update Fansly. And it would give you like
But
a
were
new
these quality
experience.
of life improvements, or were these like, oh, we're fixing a fuck up?
Exactly. They were fixing themselves and listening to creators and being like, what do you guys want? And that's what I really liked about that. So I'm the community manager. I like for my guidelines, they're community guidelines. They're not company guidelines, they're community guidelines. So I'm not going to write those without talking to my community, you know, and being like, what do you guys want on here? What is going to make you feel safe and comfortable on here versus me just putting up some shit that I think with my own self is right.
Well, and making improvements, I'm sure is always welcome. I definitely would think, oh, hey, you made a quality of life improvement? Awesome. But, because we are cutting corners and we have to radically change how something worked because we didn't do it right.
Creators should have a say in the platform that they are on.
I agree.
100%.
I 100% agree. But when it comes to like legal compliance and you have to worry about like, is my revenue stream going to be fucking pulled because they aren't in proper compliance with federal law or like Mastercard, you don't want to ever have to worry about that.
Never. That's why you get all that shit done at the beginning. And that's why we're here is we're talking to people about it, saying, hey, we have a beta site, so they know that it's in development and they know that we're working on stuff and that we're getting it all together to be a cohesive platform that will give people a safe place to do their cosplay and like also shake their ass and tits. But, both the best of both worlds.
And if you ask me nicely, I'll give you Alex's personal number so you can bother him for improvements.
Yeah.
Alex like, please don't. Fuck, please don't do that.
Phone starts ringing.
Like, I'm creator number. No, why did Matt do this to me? Why? No, it's an exciting place to be. We're like on the ground floor of a potentially like industry-changing platform.
It really is. And I know it's going to be. That's why I'm working so hard on it. I'm putting my own content on hold to work on this. That's how much I believe in it. I'm a full-time content creator. That is what I do. That's my job. That's my income. I have not fully set it aside, but I have set aside at least like 50% of the hours that I would put into that to focus on this because I believe in it, I do believe that it will be like a safe place.
Yeah, I mean, imagine a place where you can
fuck other
post
platforms, honestly.
Imagine a place where you can like post your TikTok reels or Instagram reels. You know what I mean? And
can I slurp this into the mic and get some ASMR?
Sure.
Yes. Basically, imagine a place where you can post your TikTok videos or Instagram reels and not have to worry about them getting taken down. And also, like at the end of the day, it's all about making the best cliffhanger. So imagine you're watching a TV series. You get to the end of an episode. It always happens. You're like, fuck, I gotta watch that next episode. And so
that reminds me, I gotta go watch Westworld. Show's over. Later, guys.
Yeah.
So,
don't blame you.
When you get to the end of that episode, you gotta watch the next one. And so the creators are able to make a video and able to get people, the fans, to actually subscribe to their content. So
you need to drink more.
You need to drink more. I
think I need water. So
Alex, do you need to use my bathroom, rub one out? Would that loosen you up a little bit? Like fire up, Tease It, like just like
go spit one in the sink.
All right, I have choices of lube for you.
Yeah, you got the flavored kinds.
That's weird to masturbate with. Like you just gotta taste yourself after you fucking.
Well, you don't smell your. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
No,
you don't smell yourself after you rub one out.
I do not.
I like to because it's like like
we don't.
You're down there. You might as well be like, how healthy am I?
Well,
and that shit's either gonna be rank or it's gonna be like, oh damn.
Our innards don't work like that.
Y'all are sweaty on the outside, huh?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
You have a boyfriend. I think you understand.
He's long distance. He's all the way over there. I don't have to.
Has he been at long distance the whole time?
Pretty much. Well, 2 out of 3 years. I don't have to smell him. Except for when he visits and he does do stinky farts. But that's it. Make him take a fucking shower.
Coming from a person with stinky farts.
You have stinky farts. I also have stinky farts.
Oh my God. Human beings have stinky farts. It's amazing
crazy.
how like methane released from the body from your gut bacteria fucking smells. Oh my God.
It's a little poopy.
But no, I have never once rubbed one out and been like, yo.
Like you might not have even noticed you did it. Could have just been like a.
Came again.
No, you'd notice it'd be my fucking mustache, and I would be like rolling around with a milk mustache and not realize it.
I forgot about the cum part.
Wow, you haven't been with a man for a while, Jesus.
No, it's in and out, in and out, in and out. You know.
All cream pies.
And then just like. That's how it goes.
Yes, we just have the one ejaculate. Sorry, it's a different process.
Can you guys hold it in for longer if you really wanted to?
Let's call it edging.
Well, So if you're supposed to, you can build strength down there, kind of like doing Kegels.
Oh, with the egg. Vagina egg.
We don't put an egg in. The way we can do it is when you urinate, closing off and opening it. It's supposed to strengthen the muscle.
Interesting.
Didn't know that?
No.
Are you just fucking two pumped up in it over here?
Wait,
Alex?
you can open the pee hole?
And cut off, stop peeing. Oh, start pee, stop pee, start pee, stop pee. Yeah.
I mean, my girlfriend has that down. She's like, I've never felt a really great pussy like hers. So.
Okay, now I have to fuck your girlfriend.
I don't know why you're not making this happen. Like, you should be sweetening the deal on the community manager role with this.
I know.
Not that I suggest, you trade your girlfriend's sexual favors for
You can fuck my boyfriend if I can fuck your girlfriend. I'm sorry.
It's a fair trade.
It is.
Her boyfriend is basically mint. He's been fucked once in the last 3 years.
You better have
he needs that toy that you were talking about earlier.
Her boyfriend's basically a penis in a box. Like, you get to unwrap it and everything.
Yeah, the clone of Willy. I'm going to get him one of those for Christmas.
Is that what he wants for Christmas? Or is that
I don't
what
care.
you want?
That's what I want him to want for Christmas.
Sounds like a very functional relationship. You're like, I have no idea what he wants, but I'm going to give him what I want him to want.
He definitely has maximum patience with me, so. You got him.
Hey, if you guys are making it work and you're happy, that's all that fucking matters.
Oh, I've never been happier, to be honest. Like, my last boyfriends were trash. I'm not shouting none of you out. But
Why were they trash? What kind of child?
imagine 2017. Ghostmane is just coming out. Everyone is skating, and they got those fucking weird ass skinny jeans with the rips and the fucking lines and shit on them. Those were my exes. But you don't want those. And also, people with tribal
dudes,
tattoos.
but
No tribal
You don't?
tattoos.
No, sorry to disappoint you, Alex. Heterosexual.
Dude, I thought we had this.
Yeah, I was feeling
I mean, that was just for money.
Ah! Oh,
I gotta eat. I live in Los Angeles, man.
I can't believe you just said that on air.
What? We don't shame sex workers around here. Shit.
Let's go.
I just thought we had an agreement.
I'll spank you.
You can't make me sign an NDA for an illegal act, Alex. You will not silence me. Anywho.
I want to talk about me.
Oh, we can talk about you. We can talk all about you.
Okay.
I'm curious more about these toxic dudes. Where did you meet them?
Ew. So, I don't know. I got bullied in school, I guess. So I never had very many friends and people didn't like me. So then I guess when I found a dude that liked me, I was just okay. And so then I would date them and they would relationship would last no longer than a couple months because I'm yeah, actually, wait, I don't like you. And so then I would leave and then they would get all mad and shit. And that happened about 4 or 5 times. And I was oh, I'm just going to be done with this. And then I met Hesh, who is a total fucking nerd driving an M4. And I was who are you? Who the fuck are you? And then he asked me out, but he did it in such a shy, sweet way where he was do you want to go eat? And I was I just straight asked him, I was are you taking me on a date? And he was he's yeah. And I was okay. So I called him out. And then ever since then, I literally just took a chance on him. And it turned out to be the best chance I ever took. So ladies, do not always stick with your type. It might not be your type. If it's not working, it's not your type.
I have so many female friends where they're just repeating themselves and just it's
no,
the same.
Girl, don't do it. Don't do it. Break the cycle. Break the cycle.
Literally said to one of my female friends, are you attracted to him? Run. If you are attracted to that man, run.
That is damn. Yeah, that's literally what I did. As I was I mean, you're cute. You're not my type, but you're nice. So I'm going to take a chance. Yeah, I was yes. This turned out so well. And now we've been together 3 years.
Is he a Saudi national or?
Yeah, so he grew up in between Saudi and LA, flies planes, that type of fun stuff. So he gets to visit me.
Are you thinking about, is he going to move back to LA or are you going to end up in Saudi Arabia?
I'm a transient. I like to move around. So I might go and stay there and do my cybersec in Saudi for a bit. Might come back here and do some porn for a bit. Like it's kind of just like wherever life takes me at the moment. I'm really just kind of like going with it.
No worries about like going to Saudi Arabia and being like, oh shit, they're gonna stone me to death because.
Oh, okay. I have already freaked out about that to him, and he was like, bro, and it like showed me some stuff, and I was like, okay. So the Crown Prince of Saudi is really opening things up there. Like women can drive. Apparently they're really shitty drivers though, from my boyfriend's perspective. And I'm like, you think all women are shitty drivers?
Well, at the end of the day, if they haven't done it for their whole fucking lives.
Also, I'm a shitty driver. I've been driving since I was 14.
Well, I was trying to give you all the benefit of the doubt.
No, I suck at driving, but I never been
Not
in
good
like
at video games, not
a
good at
full-on
driving.
car crash. Actually, that's also a lie. I hit a mailman. It was icy outside.
You can't just drop that and walk away from it. What the fuck happened?
So I was in a bus bourbon or a suburban. We call it the bus bourbon. And I was driving. It was icy outside or like whatever.
Where was this?
This is my subdivision. I was going like 10 miles an hour and I still hit him.
Like what state?
This is in Idaho. So I was like driving around.
Like, how did you see another person in Idaho? The population's so sparse.
Not anymore. Okay, they're actually hella mad about all the Californians moving there. Not gonna lie. They're like super angsty about it. I got a story for y'all. I have California plates on my car. I lived here for 1 year.
First, I need to hear the resolution of you murdering a mailman.
Oh, I didn't murder the mailman.
Maimed.
I booty bumped him.
You maimed him. You crippled him.
I did not cripple the mailman. No. I like literally like I went up to them and I was like turning a corner. It was icy and my car went into the back of his car. So I booty bumped him. I gave his butt a kiss. And then he came out and he was looking at it. And I was like, are you okay? And he's like, yeah, are you okay? And I was like, yeah.
That is one
And then he was
dumb,
like, okay.
dumb government employee.
And we
he should
literally
have
just
fucking
left.
fallen down screaming. He works for the government. He would have gotten paid out.
No, because I would have got fucked.
Your insurance would have taken care of it.
My mom's insurance.
Oh, even better. Not even your insurance? Fuck. Everyone could have
I
won.
was like 17 at the time, so I was like, damn, like, bro, I don't even know what to do in this situation. I'm sorry that I hit your mailman car.
Yeah, that mailman should have taken a fucking flop like he was an NBA player.
Yeah, I honestly would have gone to like Kauai or some shit. Why is my cape stuck in this chair?
I don't know.
It's super
Bondage?
stuck.
Is this like a new kink?
You live here now. I'm sorry.
You see what I mean? What the hell?
All the distractions.
It's really stuck.
If you rip it, I'll fart on your mouth.
Or capture that on camera.
Oh no, I'll make it wet.
Or just
Capture that on camera.
Or just fire
I mean, we have time.
Thank you.
I was about to say, we have time left in the podcast. We can figure that out later.
Yeah, oh, really? Okay, let's do it.
Kohai is stuck in the chair for another hour or so. It's fine.
Stepbro, what are you doing?
Once again, I can reconfigure the lights. I'll pull out the 2257 paperwork. We'll get all everyone's IDs.
Help me, I'm stuck. It brings me back to my Pornhub vid.
Or just fart in the jar, right?
Yeah, no, that's coming. Yeah, I'm gonna, that was a good pun, by the way. Yeah, I'm gonna fart in jars because TikTok told me to.
Explain.
So I made a post and the caption to it was, if I farted, would you sniff it? And I got very positive feedback. So now for my beautiful Kyuns, I will be farting in 25 jars, 24 jars. And putting
24?
Well, because I used one already.
You can buy more jars.
She got a jar just for herself.
I did get a jar just for myself because I wanted to test it out. And
See, she's product testing. You could learn from her, Alex. She is product testing.
yeah, I like left it. I like opened it a couple days later and I was like, damn.
Damn good, damn bad.
A little bit of both. But I got cute little stickers slap on them. It's going to be called Kohai Stink. That's it. Nice and clean.
Nice.
And it's my butt. You want to buy a jar?
I feel like I'm just getting hustled left and right here.
I'll just give it one to you as like a thank you and I'll put like a cute little bow on it. But the trade-off is that you have to keep it visible. And when someone asks about it, you have to tell them to open the jar.
I feel like I'm being extorted right now, Alex.
No, this is it for free.
That's publicity is not free.
You don't got to tell them where it comes from. I just want to see their reaction.
Literally has your name on it.
Well, not my
Good
ass.
She's a good saleswoman.
Yeah.
So.
The Kohai stink.
We'll negotiate off camera.
You don't want to smell my farts? I'm offended.
I'm sorry, you'll have to live
Actually, I
with
just
that.
shit in your bathroom, so you can go in there and take
I
some
know.
if you want.
You burned through whatever toilet paper was in
I did
that.
not burn through your toilet paper. Y'all never had any in there. Y'all were coming out of there with doo-doo fingers and shit.
Well, trade secret, that's not my bathroom.
Is that a trade secret?
That is. I have a bidet in my bathroom.
Oh, bidets go hard. That's why I love my boyfriend's bathroom, because in Saudi, everyone has bidets.
The bidets are so on point, especially the ones that have the warm water. But
Well, like the full-on Japanese shower toilet is magnifique.
Do you have one?
I sadly don't, because getting power to, in an apartment next to a toilet is a little bit of a problem.
shower bidet?
So,
What is this?
You ever seen Japanese toilets?
yeah.
I have seen toilets, but I was thinking like, oh, I'm in the shower.
No. The Japanese bidets are traditionally called Japanese shower toilets.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
But those motherfuckers sing to your asshole. So
I feel that. When I visited Japan, it was amazing.
it's like, oh, I can pick what type of spray, how warm it is. It freaked me out the first.
Penetrated and it won't be gay. I'm sorry.
And even if it is, whatevs.
It's
What?
okay.
No, how is it a little bit gay having
You're getting
water?
penetrated by a toilet. You know, they shoot that water up there. I've used bidets. There's been water in my butthole, inside of the butthole.
Hey, Playboy in the early 2000s told me that being digitally penetrated by a woman is not gay. So if a toilet shooting water in my asshole is gay, Playboy is wrong, and I don't think Playboy is wrong.
So I can take a strap to a guy and it's not gay?
Correct.
As long as it's water. Right?
No, whatever.
No, a strap. Like, I want a penis. Can it be a tentacle one?
I mean, whatever
Or
your
are
partner.
you going to volunteer as tribute for this? Like,
Once again, I will get the cameras.
I think
Whatever is between two consenting adults. Gay means you are attracted to someone of the same sex as you. If someone of the opposite sex is penetrating you, doesn't make you gay.
I'm attracted to people.
I'm sorry. People kind of suck.
Well, not the actual personalities, just people.
Just the flesh blobs.
Yeah.
As long as there's flesh involved.
Yeah. As long as you have a nice dick, or,
What constitutes a nice dick?
someone that knows how to use it.
Well, you can't know
It
that.
doesn't have to be anything with size or whatever. I need you to know you can use what you got.
How many strokes is it like? Well, nah.
How many licks does it take to get to the bottom of a lollipop? Okay.
Yeah, like how many is this? Like, nope, shit.
How much motion and ocean is it going to take?
It's in the hips. It's in the
Well, yeah, but how
And
long
you
does it
have
have to go before you're like, fuck, I made a mistake here?
Oh, girl, I'll stop it.
Well, as you should.
I'll tell them what to do. I'll be like, yo, like that's not the move. Do this. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, that's a lot better.
So what's the move? What's the move for you?
There's so many. So many.
Okay, on the tier list, what is S tier?
S tier?
Do you want the
I don't even know if I can say.
Do you want the hip rotation so it is knocking around the walls?
Okay. Butt plug in, glass.
Okay. See, she does it like a little bit of prompting, the whole fucking thing's coming out. Like,
Yeah. So then that way it doesn't matter dick size if you got a butt plug in, because that's just gonna make it fucking do its thing.
what gauge of butt plug?
I got a few.
I got to send this to my girlfriend.
Just tell her to fucking listen to the episode when it airs.
Oh, she will. She will.
Dudes do not have rhythm. They're like either jackhammering your shit, and it's like, bro, no, use the hips.
Well,
use the hips.
I think it just like depends. I mean, some girls like it like
Okay,
like
but
more
starting
hard.
out, you have to stretch us out a little bit. You relax the muscles in there by going with the rhythm.
Some girls
And then
like
when
it.
I'm screaming in your ear to fuck me is when you can take me and just bop, 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 bop.
That's what I'm
You know what
saying. I think it just like every person is different. I mean,
Well, it's a
like,
flow. Reading your person,
Yeah.
reading like what you want to have come next.
Some
you don't
like-
want to like force anything that's like gonna hurt. Because I've
Unless
had
they're
dudes
into
that are
that.
just like bop, bop,
Yeah,
bop.
unless
I'm
they're
like,
into that.
"Oh, you gotta slow the fuck down."
Like some girls just like it like hard, like super
I
hard.
definitely have some friends who are like, I want him to bruise my cervix.
Yeah.
Okay, but
They
you can
want
bruise it
marks
in the
left.
right way, you know? Like, I like my cervix being bruised as well. I don't know any girl that doesn't. But
Oh, I
like,
definitely know some girls who do not.
I want it to be enjoyable while I do it, whether my face is in a pillow or not, you know?
It makes perfect sense. But you didn't answer what gauge a butt plug.
What gauge is it?
Yeah, like what is the
Oh.
preferred gauge?
I don't know butt plug gauges, but I have one where the ball on it is like about that big. It's a pretty big one, so I have like a large one. Yeah, here. Yeah, if you're holding it, it'd be like fit in that little spot in my hand. And I have like a smaller one. It's probably like more that big. And then I have one that's a little bit smaller than that. But I like to use my glass one because it's the biggest. And then I have the second one biggest is my glass one that is also a tail. And then I have two that are like metal. I don't really like the metal ones as much because I don't know, glass just feels better and it's heavier.
And you can't put the metal ones in the microwave.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't want to put my foot in the
never thought
microwave.
about
Oh
that.
yeah,
Warm
you
up your
never
dinner.
heard about like warming glass toys?
No. Not until now, but that's definitely a thing that's about to happen.
It will
So,
relax your muscles.
Yeah, like that's the main point of having glass toys is so you can warm them.
How am I just learning this right now?
I'm sorry, I should have educated you.
I mean, I think we're failing as his team at the moment.
Yeah, fuck.
Like he's all
I'll
backed
show
up.
you the way.
He's all backed up. He doesn't know how to use toys properly. Jesus.
Alex, you need some help.
Well, I'm getting it right now.
I'll give you like a tutorial later.
Grab your ankles. Here comes the tutorial.
Yeah. Bend over.
Okay.
Your girlfriend, it's not cheating if, she penetrates you, right?
I think that's a question for her.
That's a question for her. Yeah, no, that's probably right. You should probably let the girl decide.
Yeah, 100%. Don't take my advice on that. Like, you can take my advice on a lot of things. Don't take my advice on that. I literally just would laugh at getting you in trouble. So, hey, I admit it. Sometimes I get people in trouble on air. It happens.
Don't get me in too much trouble because I'm going to make you some money. So,
Well, I'm not going to get you
You are
arrested.
trouble on your own, Alex.
Oh, how is Alex trouble?
how am I trouble?
Oh, you just asked. No, now you get to learn.
Oh, no.
You are so wild. You are wild as fuck. Like, literally, like, I came here and I was like, yeah, this is going to be put together. It's going to be professional. It's going to be all this shit. And it was. We go to the fucking convention and it's like, every girl's like, wow, she's hot. Wow, she's hot. And she's like trying to get girls on Tease It, but I'm looking at them and I'm like, you thirsty.
Was Alex a cock block for you during the convention?
What?
You made me carry around a flag when I could have been grabbing asses.
I mean, at very least, Alex, you could have put a butt plug on the end of the flag so they could have planted it in people.
Oh, see, that's a marketing technique.
True.
Let's plant that Tease It flag.
I thought you were about to say a butt plug
Yes.
with the Tease It logo, and I was like,
No.
how would anyone see that?
Nope. You
I
have
actually might make that merch for myself and just be like, yo, you want to collab?
No, you
Can
have
you be
the-
my model? Oh, that'd be funny.
How was the convention, by the way? You guys,
So good.
for the audience, they're literally walking out of Anime Expo and coming straight here.
Yay! It was so good. Today was day 4. It was the last day. It ended a little bit early. Day 1 and 2 were probably the craziest with the most amount of people. This was my first time. So I got to like walk the grounds, meet new people, talk to my friends that were also there. And it was just like everyone's so nice. And just it really is an experience. Even if you are not into cosplay or anime or anything like that, you will still be so welcomed there. I highly recommend going and checking it out.
Yeah, a convention full of otaku. I wonder why you'd be fucking welcome.
Yay! Yeah, because we all live in our caves.
Who was that girl we met earlier?
Which one, Alex? We met like so many. Allie cakes?
Yeah.
Yeah, Allie, you're so cute. Shout out Allie. Allie cakes.
So correct me if I'm wrong here. Are you wearing an Adam Eve costume.
Yes. Oh, I'm so glad you got that because you didn't say anything. So I was like, damn, he probably don't know. I was
he
nervous
knows.
to wear it. I was nervous to wear it because I was like, it's not an anime, but it's an animation. So I decided to do it anyways. And I actually saw a dude walking around with like an Invincible shirt. So it's really cool for people to like, you get to be their fantasy, their character that they've watched and looked up to and stuff. Like even like I was in my Jinx cosplay and this like mom and like her little girl come up to me and her mom was like, I think that she wants to ask you a question. And so I like look at her and she's like, can I please take a picture of you with your Jinx cosplay? And I was like, yes, that's like the cutest thing ever. Like so wholesome. So like if you want some wholesome energy, Anime Expo, 100%.
Yeah, all the fapping happens after this.
Yeah, that's after.
Yeah.
Bro, we ended up in a sex dungeon thanks to this motherfucker.
Hey, we met some girls there. and they
no.
invited
Yeah,
us.
no, these two
Whoa.
strippers. Yeah, no, we met.
Breaks. Story time.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we ended up in
I
a
don't
sex
know if
session,
I
yada
like
yada.
this.
Back to the convention.
No, you don't get to tell this one, Alex. You're the one that put us in this situation.
I don't know how much I like this story. But
Okay, yeah, I'll leave out your embarrassing part.
Oh no, you won't.
Okay.
You will not.
Okay. I'm definitely not leaving out the embarrassing.
All right. What happened? What day? Where was my
This
invite?
was yesterday.
Where was my fucking invite, Alex?
that is my bad.
I don't know if you
but at
wanted
the same
to be
time, we
invited.
didn't
This was a
know.
little wild.
We
Like,
didn't
it was still
know.
so much fun. And I met really cool people, but I was out of my element. And I was like, dude, there's people getting flogged over there. I'm like,
See, that shit don't bother me. Once again, been around a minute.
yeah, no,
I think
I'm
it's like at
22.
The Circle OC, I think, is where it was.
It was like from Nocturnal. So they like host an event once a month and they have like a bunch of like cute little e-girl strippers. And we got to meet a few of them at the convention. And they're like, hey, yo, like come to this. It was like in Huntington Beach. So we were like, but then we were like, okay, why not?
Well, yeah, that's why you shouldn't have invited me. The minute you were like Huntington Beach, you were like, nah, I'm cool.
Yeah.
I
So
think
we went
a lot
there.
of people were, cool. Because
Yeah,
it's a little
like,
bit far.
oh, you want me to leave LA County? Nah, I'm cool.
Yeah.
That was everyone.
Literally. And so we like got there and I was there with like one of my friends I met at the convention and we were like doing our thing and like we asked to go on stage and they're just like, yeah, fuck it, whatever, go on stage. And so we were like dancing on stage and shit. And there's these other like very like Grimesy-esque girls and they're so beautiful and so kind and sweet. So like the people there were amazing. But then I like went upstairs with her and I was like, damn, there's people like fucking and like and they're in gimp suits and shit. And I was like, damn, I'd never seen anything like that. And then afterwards, like the dude like invited us to another, like it was basically like a BDSM ball. And I was like, okay. And then I went home and fell asleep.
Yeah.
I was like, I've had enough excitement for one night. I've seen so many ass cheeks getting clapped. I was like,
I seem to not hear anything embarrassing with Alex here.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. This is okay.
You can tell.
Okay.
I mean, whatever.
So
Yeah.
we go there and we're dancing. I'm like, where's Alex? What the fuck? Where's
Honestly,
this motherfucker? And I'm like, I dismissed it because I was like, he's probably doing his like Tease It, talking to people about fucking Tease It and shit. So like, whatever, go do your thing. I'm gonna dance. And like 2 hours go by and I'm like, where's Alex? And then we were talking to one of the stage girls who had a boyfriend who had just like talked to him, and he was like, you might want to go check on your friend. And I was like,
yeah.
it's like, Alex, where are you? He wouldn't
Basically.
answer his phone. And like, you turned your
My
location
phone
off.
was-
He turned his location off. His phone was not dead because I called that shit and it rang. It did not go straight to voicemail. You turned your location off. Okay, you cannot front that. Anyways,
Smart
back.
move.
We went.
Guys, this
No.
girl's trying to like creep on me wherever I go. So you know,
Yeah,
what are you
I
doing?
am because you fucking wander off
I mean, she's
and leave
giving
me.
up. Alex, she is literally giving up half her time for your company. She needs to make sure that you survive.
Yeah. Don't need you dead. Yeah, I was literally like thinking for a minute. I'm like, there's a back room in that shit.
So what happened?
Yeah. So like we're like looking for him, and I was just like, you know, fuck it, whatever. So we went back out there and we like started dancing again. And I like had to go back out, and we had our friend go check the car. And he's like, yeah, the car's still there. And I was like,
Yeah,
what if he's
basically.
sleeping in the car? No. So we go out to the car. And I'm like banging on the window. I'm like, Alex, get the fuck up. Like, Alex, wake up. Alex. And dude dead in the back seat, just like, I was like, bro, no, we banged on the side of the car for like 10 minutes. And then I like looked at the door handle. I was like, this shit's fucking unlocked. I was like, fucking
So
yell.
embarrassing.
And so I just got in there.
drank a little
I
bit
was
too
like,
much and was not
Mommy
feeling good,
Kohai is
so-
taking all of your asses home.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
It was like it's like such the lamest like embarrassing
You were not
story.
lame. You were having a time of your life.
I was having a
For sure. It's just funny because I never drink, so I'm always DD. So I'm the mommy. Okay, it just like happens. So I was like, what the fuck is
yeah. We went there and I was like,
That is not how I thought that story was going.
oh, I know. I wish it was like, oh, like
I was expecting to find him
I
out there
went
getting
to
his
sex
ass cheeks
dungeon,
whipped or some
like,
shit.
blah, blah, blah.
I was like,
It was
damn,
not
they
as
got like
cool.
the cross straps and shit. I was like, I would dance next to a gimp, like a full-on gimp suit. Never done that. That was really cool. I'm not gonna lie.
It sucks that like those environments are so like, do not bring cameras here, because that would have been a memory for the for the ages.
Oh,
We did
I
get
got
some videos,
yeah.
but-
they let me take videos.
Nice. So generally, those
They're-
kind of
yeah, they're
functions are very
picky.
like,
Yeah,
no, what
they're
happens
really
here stays here.
picky, But
Yeah.
like the guy that was running it was hella cool. His name was Richard, and like him and I clicked, and like that's why he let us on stage. And like we're doing our thing, and he's like, "Yeah, you girls are cool." So I was like, "Yeah, okay."
it's
bet."
probably because we were like taking videos of them and not like of people.
Oh no, I
that
was
they
taking
were-
videos of fucking all that shit.
No, we all know the actual answer. Richard wanted to fuck her, so he was just gonna let shit
Yeah,
happen.
exactly. No, he's like, I got a bottle of vodka in the back, and I was like, oh, you're gonna think this is a lie as fuck, but I don't drink. But truly, I do not drink.
Except on this show. Yay!
Yeah, except for here.
Cheers,
Let's
everyone.
drink.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yay!
It's just because I gave her a
Make
glass
me
with a bullet on it. In it.
I told you that it happens.
It's okay. It's okay. We've done some damage.
We've done some damage.
Oh damn!
I mean, that's a lot of going into me, but
I still just a slight bit more, not too much, just a little
Please,
bit. Just a
sir, may I
splash.
have some?
yeah,
more?
splash. That's, I mean,
Got Oliver Twist up in this.
may I have another, sir?
You want a tentacle instead?
I mean, both. Both are happening.
That's been in so many dudes' mouths.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Didn't
You ever
taste
heard of
that bad.
Two-Turn Tony?
I have not.
Oh God, okay, it's this guy that's on YouTube and TikTok just like out of pocket shit, like wild shit. We basically met the hentai version of that at the conference, and that's who I got this from.
So tell me what out
I'm
of pocket
tentacle
wild,
mommy.
wild shit this dude does. Like, I'm unaware. My
That guy
audience is probably
is-
unaware.
He's on his own shit for sure. So for example, he was like making a video, like what was it, kind of like vloggy, but just doing weird shit like Two-Turn Tony. So it was like me and like my friend like had tentacles on our hands, and we were just like putting them in all the places in the convention, just like blah. Like on video, like for people to see. He wanted the bystanders' reactions of like, what the fuck is going on?
This all sounds very wholesome.
Oh, also there was a giant
So
tentacle
wholesome.
monster that I got to sit on his tentacles, and the other one went in my mouth.
This guy literally wrote a book about tentacles.
He did. He wrote a book about how tentacles would feel inside of you in a realistic situation.
Besides a bad dragon toy.
Yeah, like real tentacles.
I'm sure there is some fucked up motherfucker who has done it.
Me.
I was about to say, like,
I would though.
live octopus or dead?
Wait, whoa. I'm still thinking we're talking about sex toys.
I mean, it becomes a sex toy once it's dead.
That's a quote. That's a quote. What? That's so funny. Oh my God. I'm putting that on my TikTok. I'm sorry.
You're welcome.
That is so funny.
You're more than welcome to it.
Oh shit. Okay, well now you're giving me fucking video ideas. Now I gotta go to fucking supermarket and just be like, chap. Okay, I'm just gonna take
Is
this
that
out.
going to be allowed on Tease It?
Just as long as it's not dangerous or
As long
hurting
as-
anyone.
yeah.
So
I mean, it's just a tentacle.
just as long as it's not dangerous. So or hurting
Is it
anyone.
dangerous?
I don't think so.
Is it gonna suction cup me from the inside? That might feel good. I'm gonna put it in my butt instead.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean,
I'm not a
that
marine
sounds
biologist.
I'm not a marine or a biologist.
fine. As long as it's safe.
Safe is relative.
As
I mean, you could be struck dead by
anything
walking across the street, Alex. Be hit dead by a car. That is potentially unsafe.
Going outside of your house is unsafe.
We could have an earthquake happen right now and kill all three of us. Living is potentially unsafe, Alex.
Living is unsafe. That's a guarantee you're gonna die.
Speak for yourself. Immortal so far.
Yeah, you're gonna be immortal.
So far.
So far. Okay, I see you.
I'd hope so. Your eyes are working then. Awesome.
Can we test that theory?
How are we planning on testing this theory?
I got some kinks. Well, you never seen like the bag on the head? Damn, I'm outing the fuck out of myself.
I know exactly about that. And if you're gonna use plastic, I'll just tear it. Like I'm not a stupid movie character who's gonna just.
No, but I got these thunder thighs. You're not moving your arms.
You do not have thunder thighs.
I can have some. Well, I did, but then I got like skinny, and I'm like, fuck. On my ass back. Yeah, I had to quit my content for like 6 months to go to school. So I was like, that was really hard. So I lost like a bunch of weight. I went from like 500 fans to down to 100, and I was like, ooh.
Oh, for a second there, I thought you were about to. I went from 500 pounds to 100. I'm like, what? Huh?
Yeah, on that TV show, My 500-Pound Life.
You know, everyone needs loving. There is definitely a market for a 500-pound woman.
Oh yeah, dude. Bigger girls give the best energy, like the best like hugs, the best everything. Seriously, like all grandmas should just be like squishy and cuddly and like pillows.
Yeah, but that's from the excess skin.
Huh?
That's from the excess skin. Like
Excess skin.
Their droopy skin. That's why they're all squishy.
No, you got to
cuddly.
get the plump ones.
Alex gets it.
Plump.
You're gonna fatten up grandmas? Like that's an interesting kink. That's one I've never heard before.
Let me feed you.
Fattening up grandmas?
Yeah.
I'll feed old ladies. I could go to a nursing home and be like, hey, you want to be in my Pornhub video? And just like start feeding them.
I will help fund this just because for the lulz of it. Not that I find any sexual arousal from it, just the lulz of the idea of you going in full cosplay to some fucking nursing home.
The question is, what cosplay?
I don't know, but
I would probably do my Makimon nurse.
like in full cosplay, going to a nursing home, explaining to an old lady what you were doing, getting 2257 paperwork from her, and then just feeding her and uploading it to the hub. Like
exactly.
I'll produce this just for the lulz.
Wait, really? Okay, then
I'll shoot it.
This is gonna be a thing if you're gonna try me on that, because I will do it.
No, I'll shoot it. I'll fucking shoot it.
Oh my god, yes.
Shoot that shit.
I will shoot that shit.
I'll literally like message the nursing home and be like, hey, yo, I'm shooting a Pornhub vid. Can you send these out to your like people there and see if they want to be in it?
You know what's wild? I don't know if you're aware of this. STDs are rampant in nursing homes.
They are.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a thing.
Really? I need to let my grandma know.
Yeah, you might want to have grandma have a full panel test.
And a
real
lot
quick.
of them are like undetected, and they've had them for so long going undetected that they go there and they're just like sharing things. And
Well,
it's
they're
not
just
even
like,
the
we're
fact
dying soon. Why are we going to use condoms?
Exactly. That's also
That
a
makes
thing.
sense.
I mean, that's been my mentality for like 20 years.
You got 20 more to go.
If I'm lucky, this is why I'm getting a vasectomy.
Thank you.
That's a good move. I think I should. I guess I have a girlfriend now, so it doesn't matter.
Roe v.
But
Wade. I'm not fucking you unless you got a vasectomy, bitch.
Well, mine is scheduled in 10 days.
Yes.
Honestly,
okay,
that's
ladies, you
legit.
hear that?
I've been debating if I want to auction off the first cream pie.
Oh, yes.
100%. You should absolutely do that.
Does there still come with a vasectomy? I thought that like kind of ties all that shit off.
Oh, no, you can still pop.
Yeah.
Oh, if I couldn't pop anymore, I wouldn't fucking...
Wait.
No, so the seminal fluid still is created in a different part of the body. The swimmers are inside the seminal fluid. The swimmers are what's gone.
Okay.
Yeah,
So then
if I
if you
couldn't...
did jack off, it would still be like splooge.
Yeah, the splooge will still be there.
Okay.
Oh my God. Do you think I would ruin my sex life?
Do you think any girl would want to have sex?
Like,
if there
yeah.
was
Do you know how many women I've had, like, when I've been a little too drunk and can't finish that just wouldn't leave until I fucking sobered enough to come? Like,
Well, maybe you guys would know what it's like to be a sex object.
I mean, I
Just
already
something
do.
for me to bounce up on down, you know?
I already know what it's like to be a sex object. Jesus, what? Ouch. Come on my show and fucking insult me. Like, You don't know what it's
we've
like to
been
be a
roasting
sex
Alex
object.
for like a good portion of this. It's your turn too.
I'm not being roasted by that. Just inaccurate statements aren't roasting.
Okay, we'll see.
We will.
Your chair keeps trying to eat my butt.
I fixed that one.
I didn't consent. I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Well, you get to take the chair home. It is your gift.
Okay, you might see some booty in your podcast.
Wouldn't be the first time. Wouldn't be the last. When nudity happens, it just becomes, Patreon only content.
There you go. So
There-
you post this on what, like YouTube?
the video version goes to YouTube a week after the audio version. The video version goes to Patreon for a week, and then if there's nudity or things that are not YouTube appropriate, they become the Patreon only version, and then the YouTube version gets edited, so I won't get kicked off YouTube.
Oh, maybe I should do that for my videos, but like my ass is out in every single one of them, so I don't know if that would work.
Depends on how much work you want to put into editing.
Well, my videos are only like 3 minutes long, so it would be like a 30-second clip.
Hey, YouTube is promoting the fuck out of short content, so
Really? Oh yeah, with their
they're shorts, yeah.
Wait,
their shorts.
Oh, like where the feed
Yeah, when it's
or-
vertical and like under a minute, they promote the fuck out of it. Like I post random clips from the show that are 20 to 30 seconds long, and they get hundreds, if not thousands, of views like almost instantly.
That's hella cool.
Yeah.
That is hella cool.
Occasionally I get people just being like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, you got to watch the whole episode for content. Like the episode that was out this week, the guest just paused for everyone's like, I've been fucking a lot of babes this week. Sorry, I got distracted there. And that's all I put up on the short. And someone responded as one of the comments with just a little row of question marks. I'm like, this is a clip from a full podcast. You have to watch the whole thing to get the context.
Yeah.
I just thought it was funny.
That's funny as hell, yeah.
My guest just kind of spaced like and was like, I've been fucking a lot of babes this week. It amused the hell out of me.
That's a good one.
Yeah. But if you're just pops up on your fucking shorts feed and like that is completely out of context, what the fuck? Especially if you're not familiar with the
That's
show.
that shock factor. Bring them in.
That's what we hope to do. We hope to bring them in a little bit of TNA and some funny things like,
I can't not use this in a video now.
I'm just disappointed you only have one of them.
Oh no, I don't. I got more. This is the one that matched. I also have purple and blue.
I mean, you could power clash. It's fine.
I'll just have like 3 fingers in there.
How many fingers can you take, Alex?
Bend over. Let's
No
find
more
out.
than 3.
Wait, what?
He's tested it. He don't question the man. He said no more than 3. I'll take him at his word.
Okay. He knows.
He knows. Good on you. I have no clue.
I mean, I'm doing my best, that
He's living his best life.
I think that's what we're all doing right now, to be honest. Like, heck yeah.
I'm living my mediocre life. It's fine.
Nah, your life's popping. You got a nice setup, nice people to talk to. Me.
So modest. Kohai is so
Yes,
modest.
I am.
Like, I just got up on stage at a show I wasn't invited to.
Yeah,
Everyone was excited to see me.
they were.
I will make sure that you're invited to the next
I had
one.
fun.
Oh, it's okay. You could have invited me last night. I would have been like, Orange County, pass.
We
What are you
live
doing
and
tonight?
learn.
You literally could have said, hey, Matt,
Suck you,
Co-
Alex.
come to the West Side. I guarantee you'll get laid. I'll be like, nah, I'm cool.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Like, so you want to go to Huntington Beach?
Nah.
I'm cool. Like, as
I
much
coulda
as
at
like
least hit you
Kohai
up.
is raring to sodomize me, I'm cool.
Sorry, I
Can
had
I?
like 20 texts, and it was hard to like.
Oh, and
Yeah,
I'm just giving you shit. I wouldn't have gone.
Yeah.
I very, very happily was exhausted and ate tacos last night, and I was very content with that.
My boyfriend
You know
won't let
what?
me
We
peg him.
also ate tacos last night. We convinced the Uber driver to stop at Taco Bell.
Yeah, she got us Taco Bell. Well, actually, we got her Taco Bell.
Yeah, I got her some nachos, but
Did you
it
tip?
was- I gave her a whole order of nachos.
That's
which
not
was
a tip.
It was $10 worth.
That's not a tip.
You didn't tip the Uber driver.
What do you mean?
I'm
That
gonna
was the
spank the
$10
fuck out of you,
snack.
Alex.
Alex,
I did. I paid $10 for her to get.
That's not a
nachos.
tip. That's
Alex,
courtesy.
Alex,
To be 100% about it, I haven't even opened the app
Well-
since.
Okay, open it now and give her
Yeah,
a tip.
give her a
Open
tip
it
on
now,
camera.
right now. Do it. Motherfucker, you didn't tip her.
I feel so pressured right now.
Yeah, you should feel
You should-
bad, not pressured.
Alex, Gas is like fucking $7 a gallon in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Uber does not pay for their fucking gas.
Startups.
It's
are
a $10.99
$100
on that bitch.
You used her service. She could have easily been like, I don't actually want this Taco Bell. I don't want to lose money by going through
Okay,
this drive-thru.
I just gave her a tip.
How much did you give her?
$5.
On how much was the ride?
I don't know.
Damn, I would give her like
It tells
20.
you right fucking there.
I would have given her
I'm
like
looking.
no.
I'm looking. It was
You're naughty.
$20.
You're getting spanked tonight.
Don't
Like, I'm gonna put your nose on the wall.
don't threaten him with a good time.
Yeah, he's getting his nose on the wall, and I'm just gonna stare at him. Like, my legs are getting tired. Stand there.
All right. You tipped 25%.
25.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
No, that's not true. I tipped.
Yeah, you just did it, Alex.
I know.
So it was a $20 ride. You tipped 5. That's 25%.
Yeah.
I don't know math.
I tipped 75%. $10 for the food.
The food does not count.
$5
Food doesn't count.
for
That was
the
a
tip.
courtesy.
Yeah, the food does not count.
How does the food not count?
Okay.
No, because that was a courtesy. That
So
was
first and
her
foremost, do
doing
you know if
something
she
nice.
even fucking ate it?
Yeah, she was eating it
Yeah,
while we
she
were in
had
the
a
car.
good. She got like nachos.
Oh,
They're all
yeah.
loaded. I kind of wanted one, but I was like, I probably shouldn't ask.
Okay. Either way, she's losing money on going through a drive-through with you. So
And to be
No,
fair,
the only reason
was-
why not is because she was going home after that. So it was like a mutual, like, you know, and it was like, oh, have you? She was like, oh, I've never had a Crunchwrap Supreme, and I was like, what? You never had a Crunchwrap Supreme?
That's
So,
the only thing I get.
now the
from
question
her.
is, why did you two not try to bang her if she was going home afterwards?
That's a good question.
I think that's a question for Kohai.
Yeah, I would have banged her.
Why didn't you?
She was totally MILF.
Why didn't you?
I know. I didn't know she was comfortable with it.
I mean, you didn't want to shoot your shot?
I shot my shot with Belle Delphine. It didn't work.
Yeah, that's just because the
Not
one time
yet.
just because the one time you shot your shot, it didn't work doesn't mean it will never work again.
Hey,
But
she
did it
commented
act-
on one of my TikToks, and I was like,
But it did it.
Well, actually, I take it back. You are betting like zero right now. You shot your shot with her. You tried to shoot content with me. I shot you down. I'm sorry.
I'll keep shooting, bro. I got lots of balls.
Then why didn't you shoot with the Uber driver last night?
She seemed tired.
Do the work.
And also, he did not tip her.
I mean, he just did.
Yeah, but the day after,
Well, I didn't even open the app, so.
that's on you.
But also, did you shot your shot with Belle Delphine and it didn't work because seems like you made a post and you crushed it with her.
Yeah.
6.4 million views.
But like
Well,
on
just 'cause she
Instagram, she
just-
probably gets like hella messages on there, you know? So it's like, I gotta probably like email her and be like, hey, yo, I think you're really cute. I think you're really fun. And I think I
Well,
wanna
find
know
out who
your,
her
like,
management team is and
personality.
then reach out through there.
Okay, I'm like low-key, I'm not sure who she like is managed by because I know a lot of bigger creators actually do manage themselves. Like I know like if you know Rusty Fox, she does all of her own stuff. Little Spoons does most of her own stuff. But it's like that's like the creators that I like have so much respect for is like the ones that are like really out there going and getting it for themselves, you know?
But there's a point where you reach so many people and, you know, you have a million
They have
subscribers, a
thousands
million
and
people,
thousands of people on there.
a million people trying to hit you up. And how do you manage that? So
Exactly, a lot of
But-
fucking time. That's why I have so much respect for people that can do that.
I think that even people that have managers, they still spend the time to reach out and communicate with their fans. I think that they just need help with setting up the shoots and getting their helping to get their
Well, like
content.
the creator
and-
perspective of that is if you do go that route, they take such a high percentage of your earnings that most of the time it's really just like not worth it for small creators either. Like, but by small creators, I mean you have like 1,000 fans or less. Like that's
But it-
just still a lot of work to
Well,
manage.
it depends on also what you're trying to accomplish in entertainment. If you're like, I'm cool with being a solo creator, no, you don't need a fucking management team or anything like that. If you're like, hey, I want to go out for mainstream movie roles, I want to do something in music, I want to get booked on larger fucking, having a management team helps. It all depends on what your goals
Absolutely.
Yeah.
are. And a quick look at IMDb Pro, Belle Delphine does not have a listed fucking management team. Because that's pro tip. If you have an IMDb Pro account, you can look up fucking real celebrities' fucking management teams.
That's hella cool.
All right, that's interesting. I find that surprising that she doesn't. But also, like, I'm not saying that IMDb Pro doesn't say that, but at the same time, like, I find it hard to believe that she doesn't have some kind of management team.
Well, it's inspirational.
It's possible that she doesn't.
I've had a management team and they stole my shit. And so it's like, I understand why girls don't want to go that route. And they're like, you know what, fuck this. I have way too much on my plate, but I'm not going to trust nobody to touch my stuff because who are you?
Well, it's also, she may just not have a traditional management team. Like
That's true.
A licensed and bonded manager. Because, in California, there are very strict laws when it comes to managers, agents, and all that fun shit. So,
yeah.
She just may not have a traditional, like, hey, here, I just looked at Matt Damon. Matt Damon is represented by Patrick Whitesale and Andrew Dunlop. Their phone numbers are right here.
Really? What?
Or, Matt Damon's production company, the address of it, all right here on IMDb.
But like,
so if we want to go stalk Matt Damon after the show,
can you make an edit with like all of like the weird sounds and faces I make when I try to drink? I just want to see.
I mean, they'll be there.
Okay.
I'm sure that he'll share the video with you.
Fucking like, oh, hey, Matt, could you do more post-production work, please?
Yeah. You can put it on one of your shorts.
I mean, I could. I also could film us, stalking Matt Damon and see.
Okay. I'm down for both.
Kohai dressed as Adam Eve, fucking trying to break into Matt Damon's production company.
Like, hey, y'all.
This will go viral. She can wave the Tease It flag while she's doing that.
Is there addresses on
Kohai
there?
now dressed as Matt Damon.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Oh, yeah.
I'll pull up. Be like, hey, you want to shoot some stuff?
I mean, I can look up other celebrities for you too. See what.
Like, hey, you want to do some porn?
Yeah.
But some of these talent agencies like actually do really good work for the creators. I mean, they help them build their following. They
agreed.
Well, they
you
also
just have to know
like
who you're going to.
Well, they also help in a situation that like a lot of people don't think of. If you're signed to like CAA or William Morris or one of the major agencies, your Instagram is never getting pulled.
Yeah, you are safer on there because they do have their own connects to where they can be like, hey, don't take this shit down. Don't flag it for this. Don't do that. But that also leads to like industry bias, which is a huge problem on TikTok.
100%. But in the really real world, it's what happens. It's like if you have these connects, you're not fucking going anywhere.
Exactly. Yeah. So like I'm friends with like a few different like people that run their own like talent management agencies. And I have learned a lot from them. And I've learned how to tell the good ones from the bad ones from like my past 4 years of being in the industry and like having that experience.
Well, the first step with anyone who's running a talent agency is like, hey, I'm going to go look up your license number. Is it within good standing with the state of California? Oh, it's not? Cool.
I mean, but like if you look at someone like Brienne from Unruly or Matt from Fearless Talent Agency, like they work really hard to bring up creators' followings. I mean, they 2x the amount of revenue that they're making, which is like really good for them.
But how much do they take from the creators to do that?
On average, they take 30%, but it's negotiable.
That's ridiculous.
It is.
No, they
It
take
is.
30 to like 50%. Like if you're doing management for like,
I think their max
like
is 30 for these.
That is
two.
insane.
It is insane. It is. But
that's why a lot of girls won't do it too.
Yeah,
Right.
but
a mainstream agent or manager is not taking any more than fucking 10%.
Yeah, but if you think about it, like let's say you're making like 50,000, and that's from the take home from that is what 40. Then if you use someone like Fearless or Unruly, and even if they take 30%, if they double what you're making, you're still making more.
But there's no guarantee you're not going to make that double down the road.
That's true. However, if you're making that much more, then and you don't have to. It's not an exclusive deal, and it's not like you are working with them and you're not going to make more money. I think the big thing here that I'm trying to say,
30% is unreasonable. 1/3 of my fucking earnings pre-tax.
On top of whatever platform is taking
I think
their percentage from your
I think you're right. I'm not saying that you're not right. I think that there's potential for other agencies to come out that are going to charge less.
If it's one of those agencies that is doing like the full fucking service, like literally handling every aspect.
Usually they'll have tiers, like so like in my experience working with a very high end like consulting company, or that's basically what they are. They're talent management. They consult with you. If they want like the full experience, that's 50%. That's them. That's the messaging people posting for you. All you have to do is make the content. You know.
Okay, that's not talent management. That
You're managing their entire thing.
They're just like running over you.
Exactly, and they're taking 50%.
I feel like if you talk to some of the larger,
and you have to give them your logins, and that's where I was like.
Well, yeah, obviously if they're going to be messaging as you.
Yeah, and so that's why I'm like, no. But plus, like the people I have on there know me. They want to talk to me, and that's what I like.
But why?
Well, because I'm interesting, obviously.
See,
not all the roasts coming at Alex.
But not all the talent agencies are focused on just messaging the people. Like I think that the big thing here that I'm trying to say is that a lot of the agencies are focused on like helping you create the content and helping like your own content, piecing them together in ways.
But in what way are they pitching ideas for scenes? Are they providing like technical assistance?
No, what they'll do usually for like even like a lower tier. So in the same company, like their 50% is we do everything. For the lower one, they'll send you, be like, make this picture, remake this picture, or remake this TikTok. Hey, this is a new trend coming up. You need to be on this. And that's what like the 30% is. But still, like, yeah, that is a little much. Just telling me what I can go and find on my own. It's just the fact that girls don't know how to find that on their own.
Or in some cases, unmotivated to do so.
And that's where I come in. I do algorithm research. I really like to know like what platform I'm on, how it's using my content, how I can kind of manipulate it to push my content. And I want to share that with other small creators that get their shit taken down all the time.
So we may have to have a conversation about Apple Music and Spotify after we get off air.
Yeah, and maybe like I'm unaware of some of the downsides of the agencies and whatnot.
Well, if it's like a full talent management like that, the problem is it's inauthentic to the end user.
Exactly. They're going on those sites for what is called the e-girlfriend experience, period. They want to talk to the person that is taking the pictures. And that's why customs make the most money, because you're giving someone exactly what they want their fantasy to be, and that's what they're there for. They're there for you as the creator, which makes it a little more intimate. So then to me, if I'm going to have somebody go in and start messaging, you better know how I speak. Or I've been on there for years, they're going to know that shit's not me. And they're going to be turned off by it, because it breaks that fantasy of that e-girlfriend.
Yeah. And I guess what I'm saying is it's not so much about like messaging, but more so you would communicate with the agency and say, hey, like this is what I was requested of. Check these messages out, what they want. And then here's what we will help you create. Type deal.
Yeah, but you can hire an assistant for that.
That's true. That's very true. And I'm not pushing anything. I'm curious. This is an interesting conversation.
It's one of those things where like there are definitely some content creators who need the help, who need someone to like help motivate
Especially,
them.
Newer girls will get on there because it's been so sensationalized on TikTok where it's like, oh, look at all the money I made. They have 50 grand my first month. That's trash. That's not realistic. Those are the girls that had a base before getting on OnlyFans. And that's why they can flaunt that. If you're just new, you're just starting out, you don't have a base, you're going to need help. You're going to need someone to be there to be like, hey, this is how you're safe on this platform. This is here you don't want to do. This is always like a well-known scam, that type of thing to be safe on the internet.
Well, and on top of it, it's one of those things where like OnlyFans is kind of like podcasting these days. There are so many creators. How do you stand out from the noise if you're not already famous?
Exactly. And that's like why like smaller creators really angsty when COVID happened and then everybody and their mom got on there. Because it was like, why do you need this income? It's like you already have your base, you already have your record label, whatever. Like, yes, girl, go get your bag. But it was kind of at the time, like, why can't you go get it somewhere else where it's not going to take away from the small creators' earnings? Because obviously they're going to be like, damn, a celebrity's on here and I only got like $10 in my account. I'm going over there.
Right.
So it
Bella
hurts.
Thorne's going to notice me.
Yeah, fuck you, Bella Thorne. Damn, she really caused some like issues in that whole October thing. She really did.
She did. And
did not, she like had the most half-assed fucking apology ever. Like
and some of it was flat out lies. The director that she claimed that she was doing research for a role for is like, that was a project we talked about doing. Nothing's in stone about that. Like there were no pre-production dates. There were no like. This is a project we talked about doing. Like, hey Alex, I'm going to go to the moon. I should start my astronaut training, right? Because I'm talking about going to the fucking moon.
Yeah.
Fucking wild. But on the plus side, for the slight plug, Tease It pays out every 2 weeks because they're not subject to OnlyFans bullshit.
This is
So
true.
the
Fuck
monthly
OnlyFans.
going to be a platform that is
That's where I make most of my money on. But seriously, like I hate that platform so much.
and it's one of those things. Like I think that sentiment is everyone's like, we're here because they're paying us. The second a viable alternative that's going to equal out their payout comes around,
Bye.
there's no loyalty there. It's not like, oh my God, OnlyFans listens to everything that we want to see changed and improvements and has our best interests at heart.
No, they don't.
They don't. So there's zero loyalty besides the paycheck. And when it's like,
Exactly.
oh, I can get this paycheck elsewhere, deuces.
Yeah. So like before I knew a Tease It, what I would do is I would be like, hey, this is the price for my OnlyFans. It's $7. If you want to go to my Fansly, that's only going to be $5. But it's the same content. So it's like, actually, I do post like, I'll do like campaigns where I'm like, hey, I'm posting this set only on my Fansly. Like, I love you, OnlyFans people, but like my Fansly is better.
Should just do like free scenes on OnlyFans with like your Fansly URL like in the foreground.
I would love that.
Or your Tease It URL.
Yeah, now that I have Tease It, like once we start getting like real income coming through that's when I'm going to be like, okay, I'm moving. Bye. Y'all can come see me here. Because these platforms are trash and they're not here for the creators. They're here for their checks. And that's my biggest role in my mind here is to be the voice for the creators and be like, okay, this is your problem that you're having with this platform. I'm going to talk to Alex about it and see what we can do to make that not a thing on Tease It. So like it really is like the creators having a voice, and that's why I like it so much, because like I've just felt so ignored. I've had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of followers, and I still feel like I don't have a voice, which is really sad, because at that point, like your community guidelines don't mean shit to me because you come up with those, not the community.
100%. And with Tease It, if Alex gets online, you can beat him. Alex is not denying this.
Nope.
Not denying it.
If Alex doesn't roll that improvement out, Kohai is going to beat him.
Yes, I will spank you.
Unfortunately, she knows me personally, so she.
I will. I know where you live. I know where you live.
Right? It's an easy funnel to get changes on Tease It. Convince Kohai it's a good idea. Kohai beats Alex. It gets done.
Yep.
So Kohai and I are going to have a conversation without Alex for a few minutes, like after the show's over, so I can get my improvements made that I want done, and then.
Do you have a writing crop?
I mean,
I do actually.
Yes. Can I use it? I would like to use the writing crop on you.
Writing crop.
You never seen like one of those English fucking horse whips? You got the.
How does a member of the Caucasian tribe not know what a fucking horsewhip is?
Wop wop wop.
Aren't you an equestrian? Isn't that a class like requirement?
I didn't know. I'm sorry, I didn't know the technical term, but yeah, I mean, the answer is, at the end of the day, if the creators are saying we should do this, then that's what we're gonna do.
So we should flog you.
Basically.
Let's take a poll on Tease It.
Tease It poll.
Tease It poll.
Who wants to see Alex get whipped?
How many upvotes do we need to get you whipped, Alex?
Yeah, how many?
And then how many more for it to be bare-assed?
Yes, no, yep.
We get to 10,000 creators. I'll take a beating on the ass.
Okay, you got that on here? You got that on
you
here?
will take a bare-ass beating
All right.
when Tease It hits.
All right.
Tease It hits 10,000 creators. All
and
right.
I'm the one that gets to do it.
All right. And Matt, you can film it.
Cool.
Yes.
I'm not sure I'm getting the best end of this deal, but okay.
You want to be?
How are you not getting the
I'll
best
do
end of
both.
this
I'll
deal?
two-team you.
You can be the first one
I
to
got two
post it.
hands.
Oh, I mean, if it's going to be content on my, sure, that'll be like my one pay-per-view is Alex getting beaten.
I love that.
It's like, just, Kohai just leaning back and then like,
Whoa.
if you want to see more, the one pay-per-view on my Tease It is just Alex bare ass getting beaten. Perfect. Perfect.
Matt gets exclusive rights.
You heard it, folks. It's on fucking multiple cameras and audio. I get exclusive rights when Tease It hits 10,000 fucking. Oh my God. You know it's going to happen before you know it, Alex, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you better be ready. I was like, that was a low ball number.
Will I hate myself? Right. I probably will hate myself when it happens, but at the same time, you know what?
It's going to be fun.
Look, at the end of the day.
Can me and your girlfriend both do it? I feel like that would be.
Yeah, yes. At the end of the day, we're just trying to make something that is the best thing for the creators. So I will do whatever it takes.
Alex getting flogged, the best thing for the creators.
Yes.
I agree. So
I've always wanted to try it. I'm down for trying it.
You've never beaten anyone with a riding crop?
Really want to, though. Any volunteers?
Alex and a couple thousand more users.
Asking me, but I just haven't made it there yet.
In due time. I think we should just, save your cherry for Alex.
All right, Alex, you hear that?
All right, let's fucking do it.
Let's get 10,000 people on Tease It.
Yes.
It's gonna watch it happen in the next 4 days. So
yay!
We're growing exponentially, so I'm a little bit concerned that this is gonna happen sooner than I realized.
I mean, you're the one who threw out 10,000. I think Alex just wants this to happen.
I know, me too. That's what I'm kind of thinking at this point. Like, you want this.
It's a little late for that, Alex. It's
Maybe
little late.
A little bit, but no.
I mean, even if he doesn't, he's consenting to it, so we get to see what happens.
Yay.
All right. And we have video footage, so you can hold me to it.
But on that note, we're going to call last call on this motherfucker. We're going to get you guys out of here. Where can they find you on the things? We'll start with Alex, and then we'll go to Kohai, because I'm sure people want to hear Kohai's socials and all that stuff at the end there.
All right. You can find me at Tease It. At AC, or on Instagram.
Hey, Alex, how do you spell Tease It for the audio audience?
Tease It, TEASIT. Or you can find me on Instagram at SizzleBits, SICCLE_bits. And
hi, I'm Kohai. You can find me on Instagram at Kohai Kyun, or my shitty TikTok at Kohai Kyun, or you can try and find all of my other shitty TikToks, but you're gonna have to find those for yourselves.
No twatter?
Twatter? Oh yeah, I'm pretty much Kohai Kyun on everything. I got a Pornhub. I got my other sites. Yeah, you can just find me on there. Kohai Kyun on everything. It's on my leg.
How do you spell that for the audio audience?
It's gonna be KOHAIKYUN. So it's Kohai, like the Kohai to your senpai, and then Kyun, because that is such the cutest onomatopoeia ever.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you guys for being here.
Thanks for having us.
My pleasure. And as always, you can find me at Matt_Slayer on Twitter, Matt Slayer on Instagram, Matt F. and Slayer on Facebook, twitch.tv/Matt F. and Slayer. You can go to the Patreon, where it's home of exclusive content. As far as I know, this one is going to be YouTube safe, but we're not quite out here yet. But you can go to the Patreon at patreon.com/Matt Slayer. You can find the podcast and Now We Drink on Twitter, and Now We Drink _ on Instagram. And until next week, drink up, motherfuckers.
I love that.